This is a high-stakes collision. A game late in the year featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, each looking to make a move up and strengthen their playoff case. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to get us going. Inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So the Clemson Tigers offense trots out there to open this game. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quick throw caught on the left side.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The TCU Horned Frogs offense out there for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaking tackles. And he picks up the first down before. Ground.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator. The defensive lineman, they go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. 2nd down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Then as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Try to convert with a sneak. And the Horned Frogs line it up with first and goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And we're able to get him down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here we go, third and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Has a pass to the end zone. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in.
Woo, good job by this defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a fourth and goal situation.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Chris, what about the mentality here from this offensive coordinator? Instead of throwing the football, they decide to get behind the offensive line, get physical with this defense, and pound it into the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Tigers will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will have to kick this away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Catch made over the middle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Just trucks the man. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. Breaks loose at the 40. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Patchett. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Bishop. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. There's the snap. The quarterback setting up the throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Paul. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And the Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down and goal upcoming. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. QB bootlegs here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Pass rush closing in. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Ball carrier tackled there.
This That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. That's a design quarterback hit. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The back's got it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. The shotgun handoff here. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He breaks free. Fights through the tackle. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistent.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Horned Frogs line up with a 1st and goal. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. A solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. Well, they slow the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Quick throw to the right. It's caught.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Bishop. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short game. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really...
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line...
Pass rush swarming him again.
Yeah, they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the 3rd quarter. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. The ball is picked off. He can go. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Clemson. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They test the middle. If it gets stuffed, that run goes nowhere. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Receiver in motion now. Here's the option play. Breaks free. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Bishop. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal. And the Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense get pushed back. 2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They could take the lead with the chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on 4th down. To throw, it's Bishop. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll try the option play here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Horned Frogs moving quickly down the field here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
A quick throw out left, complete. Past the 30. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, look at the quick cut. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keeps it on the draw. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. To keeper trying to get to the marker. And as we take a break to flip ends in the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Bishop. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Paul. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Grab behind the line. It's Paul. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed?
Deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. Turner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. In the last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. He's found some room at the 45. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's second down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll hand it off. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, going to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks her through with confidence. That puts them back on top.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Bishop. With the catch, it's Patchett. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Patchett. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Makes a nice move there. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
play for both sides. The setup at 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. They're going to run the option. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Leaning on the run game here late. That's good for a 1st down near the 40. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. As the 1st down is still going. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat run. It's a 1st down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Here comes a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Takes the handoff again. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. 1st and goal. They play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. Run it here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to board away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back. It's Bishop. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.